What's going on?
Properly.
Therefore, gonna be seeing you later, sweetheart.
Wait to be invited.
Come on, Dean, had to bust your first nut, bro.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Duck out, Grandad. This has got shit to do with.
Oh, really? Telling you all now. Shit! You're too pissy.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You're fucking dead!
Well, I'm alive and well.
Let me go, you bastards!
Look at it!
Take me? Rat someone out. Listen, I don't care how powerful you think you are. I'm gonna fucking kill all of you. I'm gonna fucking stab me, blood.
How's that for fucking irony?
The film opens with a middle-aged man named Richie practicing shooting with a former mafia boss. Richie is a British citizen retired in Spain, living in a luxury villa that reflects his wealth, despite having left the criminal world. During lunch with his daughter Carmen, Richie reflects on his separation from his older brother Charlie, who remains in the UK. Meanwhile, Charlie discusses Richie's past with friends and then receives a call from Spain. The brothers reconnect by phone, acknowledging their continued bond and mutual awareness of each other's lives. After the call, Charlie rejoined his friends when Lizzie, an acquaintance of Richie, approached him to request Richie's contact information, expressing interest in him. Charlie ultimately agreed and shared his brother's phone number. In London, Aaron, a gang leader, lured Lauren into a narrow alley where other gang members were waiting. The group harassed her and recorded the incident, revealing it to be a coordinated setup.
Pull a skirt down on.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Duck out, Grandad. This has got shit to do with.
Oh, really? Enjoy it?
Fucked up.
Heap of dog shit. You pissy.
Shut up!
Your hands.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Lizzie discovered the body shortly after leaving the bar and reported the incident to Detectives Susan Taylor and John. The detectives were unable to arrest Aaron and his gang due to insufficient evidence. Lizzie had only observed the group leaving the alley and did not witness the killing. She informed Richie of Charlie's death, prompting him to return to the UK. Detectives Susan and John later confronted Aaron and his gang, warning that they would pursue charges if evidence was established in connection with Charlie's murder. Aaron denied involvement. After the detectives left, he instructed his men to eliminate Lauren, the only direct witness to the incident. Anticipating Aaron's plan, Dean secretly warned Lauren that she was being targeted and advised her to stay inside for safety. Shortly after, Aaron and several gang members arrived at her home and issued threats to prevent her from reporting Charlie's murder, also warning of harm to her and her mother if she cooperated with the police. Meanwhile, Richie arrived in the UK and met with his associate Roy. He then visited Lizzie to gather information about Charlie's death. Lizzie confirmed she had not witnessed the incident directly, but believed the perpetrators were linked to a known criminal gang in London. Richie and Roy visited the location where Charlie was murdered and met detectives Susan and John, who were leading the investigation. Susan, aware of Richie's past as a former mafia figure, instructed him to leave the case to the police. Richie agreed and withdrew from the investigation. Later, at a bar, Lizzie informed Richie that she had obtained a video showing Aaron and his gang harassing Lauren, suggesting a possible link to Charlie's death. She also provided Richie with Lauren's workplace address. Richie met Lauren to investigate Charlie's death. She agreed to provide information and confirmed that the murder was carried out by a local gang led by Aaron. They spoke in a quiet area near her workplace. Unbeknownst to them, DK, a member of Aaron's gang, observed the interaction and reported to Aaron that Lauren had shared information with Richie. Aaron dismissed the concern, assuming Richie posed no threat. The scene then shifts to Charlie's funeral, where Richie attended alongside former associates from his criminal past. An elderly man named Arthur arrived shortly after. A brief exchange revealed his past connection with Richie as a former opponent, highlighting their shared history with the old group. Richie acknowledged Arthur's presence and the role he played in bringing the former associates together again. After the funeral, Richie met Jack, a former police chief now retired. Richie requested Jack's assistance in investigating Aaron and his gang, offering financial support in return to improve Jack's living conditions. Jack later provided Richie with information on several gang members, though no details were available on Aaron, the leader. Based on this intelligence, Richie instructed his associates to capture 2 members, Leroy and Ed. After being taken, the 2 refused to cooperate, demanded information about Aaron, and insulted Richie's group. They also issued threats despite their position. Richie and his associates remained unresponsive to the provocation. Ed's insults about Charlie escalated the situation, prompting Richie to order retaliation. Arthur used a nail and hammer to injure Ed's hand and then used a power drill on his leg, forcing compliance. Seeing this, Leroy became fearful and agreed to cooperate by helping lure Aaron out of hiding. Despite the group's doubts, Richie accepted Leroy's offer and released him. Immediately after being released, Leroy attempted to shoot Richie but was killed when Richie reacted and fired first. Richie stated that he had not trusted Leroy, but avoided acting against him earlier because he appeared defenseless, which the group dismissed with amusement. Shortly after, they learned that Ed had died as a result of the interrogation. Meanwhile, Aaron became frustrated after 2 of his men disappeared and suspected a rival gang was responsible. The following day, Richie met Lauren and requested her assistance in tracking down the remaining members of Aaron's group. Lauren reported that one member of the group, JB, had been seen in a parking lot. Richie, feeling guilty about involving her further, attempted to get her phone number. Before she could respond, Detective Susan arrived and intervened, revealing herself as Lauren's mother and instructing Richie to stay away from her daughter due to the danger involved. The scene shifted to the parking lot, where JB encountered Arthur alone and underestimated him. Arthur then revealed a sword, causing JB to attempt an escape on his bike. He was forced into a crash when a car suddenly blocked his path. The car was driven by a member of Richie's team, and Arthur had been positioned in the parking lot as bait to attract JB. After JB was captured, Richie's group restrained him and left him suspended in an abandoned building while attempting to obtain information about Aaron's location. JB refused to cooperate and continued to show defiance. During the interrogation, JB insulted Charlie while being beaten, prompting Richie to lose control and kill him. Following the incident, Richie's pre-existing illness worsened, requiring hospitalization. After his condition stabilized, he began developing a plan to force Aaron out of hiding. A few days later, Aaron and his gang prepared weapons in anticipation of a possible attack from a rival group. Lauren then arrived at Aaron's headquarters and informed him that the missing members had been kidnapped and killed by Richie, who was currently hospitalized. During the meeting, Lauren received a call from her mother, Susan. At Aaron's instruction, she answered to avoid raising suspicion. After obtaining the information, Aaron and his crew went to the hospital with Lauren as a hostage and split up to locate Richie's room. 2 of Aaron's men located a hospital room and opened fire on the bed, believing Richie was there, but it was a setup. Richie and his team were positioned nearby and launched a surprise attack. At the same time, Aaron was in an elevator when he heard the gunfire and realized the operation had been exposed. Suspecting betrayal, he checked Lauren's phone and confirmed she had been cooperating with Richie to trap him and his gang. Aaron attempted to attack her, but Dean intervened and restrained him. A gunfight then broke out between Richie's team and Aaron's gang inside the hospital. Recognizing the escalating danger, Lauren contacted her mother, Susan, and requested she come to the hospital. Meanwhile, Richie's team engaged Aaron's gang and eliminated members one by one, though one of Richie's men was injured and taken for emergency treatment. Dean attempted to evacuate Lauren for her safety. Aaron intercepted them, took Lauren hostage, and used her to draw Richie out. Richie and his team arrived shortly after and confronted Aaron as he prepared to fire. Dean then launched a surprise attack from behind, disrupting Aaron's plan and causing his weapon to be knocked toward Richie, who tried to retrieve and reload it. Aaron confronted Richie and attempted to shoot him, but the weapon was empty. At that moment, Susan arrived with police officers who opened fire and neutralized Aaron. Following the incident, Richie recovered in the hospital, where Susan thanked him for protecting her daughter. A few days later, Richie held a party at a club and reunited with Lizzie, acknowledging her feelings for him. He later invited her to go to Spain, but she declined, choosing to remain in England. At the end of the film, Richie's friends believe he had left for Spain and said their farewells after their shared efforts to avenge Charlie's death. However, Richie reappeared, revealing that he had chosen to remain instead of departing. He explained that he intended to stay in London and continue working alongside his group. The story concludes with Richie and his team preparing to continue targeting criminal activity in the city as a form of atonement for their past actions. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like it. If not, you can dislike it. Watch the full movie for the complete story. Thanks for watching and consider subscribing for more content.